Hello Potato and welcome to Just Add Water Wednesday, where today we're going to have ourselves a boa Sanrio. It's our friends at A-Sha and Sanrio again, but it is not Hello Kitty, nor is it sadly Gudetama. Gudetama seems to only be on the top ramen. But it is one of Hello Kitty's friends, enemies, frenemies, nemesis. It's Badtz-Maru, the penguin that wants to be the boss of everything. I feel like he's generally represented as kind of not a villain. Hello Kitty doesn't have villains, but an antagonist, an antagonistic sort of character. Not a bad guy per se, but maybe kind of a jerk. Now these should be different than the Hello Kitty noodles we've had in the past. These are labeled as with Boss Sesame Sauce. So it's the same noodles, different sauce. And it's a 5-pack. And there's a few others. There's 2 or 3 others. I think there's like a My Melody and a Karopi, and I think 1 or 2 others. And maybe we'll try them in the future. But I thought Sesame sounded. Oh, here we go. Yeah, My Melody, Karopi, and so just 2 more, I guess. Just 2 more. Just need to try My Melody and Karopi, and then we'll have tried the whole set. They had a box of them, but I didn't buy that. I bought this one instead because Sesame sounded good. A-Sha moments. Inspire feel-good moments and memories with delightful dishes and scrumptious snacks that reimagine comfort food as elevated home dining essentials. Savor every slurp of our air-dried noodles, knowing our addictive dishes are made with only the highest quality, sustainable ingredients. Each package contains at least 10 grams of plant-based protein and none of the artificial flavors or preservatives often found in conventional deep-fried ramen noodles. Nutritious, flavorful, and aromatic, A-Sha will have you falling in love at first bite. So I've tried a couple of A-Sha products before, including the Hello Kitty one, and both were quite good. These are air-dried, non-fried or frozen, made with finely sifted wheat flour. The taste of homemade noodles certainly have nothing to compare on that one. Store at room temperature, avoid high temperature and direct sunlight. And I'm guessing the instructions for cooking are about the same as they are on the other A-Sha. Boiling water, 3 minutes, drain, sauce, enjoy. And get inspired. It's yellow on white, so it's really hard for me to read. ashadrynoodles.com. So I picked up a 5-pack of these because I am expecting them to be good. And the packaging, well, the packaging looks literally exactly the same as the Hello Kitty ones. I hope we haven't somehow gotten the wrong thing here. The sauce doesn't actually say anything, but you know what? I'm gonna have faith that our friends at A-Sha, non-sponsoring friends of course, will not have done us wrong. Badtz-Maru wants to be the boss, and the boss would certainly not screw up by putting the wrong sauce in his own noodle packets. But I do think it means I'll need to keep this in this package because we do have a couple packets of Hello Kitty left, and the packages are I think exactly the same. So something to keep in mind unless you want to play like noodle roulette. Well, I guess we can take a look at them. Let's see what the sauce packet looks like. Why not? The noodles aren't going to be anything interesting. Wow, they don't want to open, do they? There we go. The noodles are going to be just the same A-Sha noodles we've had before. We know them. We like them just fine. What's our sauce packet here say? Yeah, our sauce packet has no identifying marks on it. So, well, I guess I'm gonna go cook these and we'll come back. We'll see if it's different sauce. Hopefully it's different sauce. I'm guessing it should be different sauce. So I will see you back here in 4 or 5 minutes. All right, I am back with our freshly cooked noodles, all nice and hot and ready for sauce. And for comparison, so I said that the packages look exactly the same. Yeah, this is a Hello Kitty package. It is exactly the same packaging. Thankfully though, the sauce packets are different colors, so I guess if you've got them mixed up, you could still tell them apart. But also it means chances are this is a different sauce. So let's, now of course it shows you to do it with a runny egg and some, it's like some green onion maybe, or cucumber, and some either carrot or perhaps red bell pepper. But we will try it just, oops, there's a piece of noodle stuck to the outside of the cup. We will try it just as it comes out of the package. I think that's how a lot of people tend to eat their ramen anyways. And then, you know, in future servings, I have 4 more of these. I will add things like egg or maybe some seaweed, sesame seeds, that sort of thing. Let's try some of that sauce. This is the Sesame Boss Sauce. It's still as thin as the other sauce, that soy sauce one from the Hello Kitty. It's got a nice sesame flavor to it though. A little, oh yeah, it feels a little, oh, that's like paste. So it's sesame oil. It's not just like a sesame sauce. It is definitely an oil. It felt like that on my finger and definitely on my tongue. But it's got some sort of a brown paste in there. What is, I'm guessing it's sesame paste, but a little saltiness in that. A little kick of something. It is definitely more flavorful like than the Hello Kitty one. Oh, maybe a little bit of heat too. I wasn't expecting heat. I kind of thought this would just be kind of have good strong sesame sauce. It being a thinner sauce, or rather, not a thinner sauce, being the opposite of a thinner sauce, being a thicker sauce, being say it's like a thick paste and an oil, it does not seem to want to coat quite as well as the original like soy sauce Hello Kitty, or indeed the other original soy sauce A-Sha flavor we have tried in the recent past, the non-Hello Kitty branded one. But I think we're there. I think that's pretty well coated. So the sauce is interesting on its own. Let's try a little bit on the noodles, and let's see if I can get like a reasonable bite in the spoon this time, as opposed to, you know, like half the bowl at once. I think it's kind of, it looks kind of the same once you mix it up. You really can't see that thicker paste. I guess that's what that stuff in the sauce in there is. They've like poured the sauce onto the bed of cut vegetables so that the thicker portion of it is more visible before you mix it all up. Let's try a bite. The smell of sesame isn't super strong. I kind of thought it would smell more strongly of sesame, but it's still kind of just, it smells mostly of the noodles. It smells like the other A-Sha ones. I had attributed that to being like soy sauce scent, but yeah, obviously it must not just be that. Well, let's actually eat it. It's getting cold. Well, yeah, of course, the flavor is very, very different from that soy sauce one. Do we have ingredients on here? Soy sauce, water, sugar, salt, soybean, wheat. So there's some chili oil in there. So I'm glad I didn't just add any of that straight off. I did save to add some of that sesame paste. Yeah, it's just, there's a little bit of, I tasted the heat more when I had just like some of the sauce in my finger. I don't get it so much on the noodles, but I feel like there might be like a little bit of it in the back of my throat. Yeah, it's very subtle. It's like less than there would be if I added chili oil to the normal Hello Kitty, but it's definitely there. But yeah, I really like this. Do I like it better than the Hello Kitty though? Do I like it better than our original soy sauce one? You know, I think I do. I do think Badtz-Maru does beat out Hello Kitty here. I guess that's why he is the boss. But yeah, I think if you throw an egg in there, some other stuff, it feels drier than those do, but I think it's because it's more of an oil base to that sauce and a paste. So the sauce isn't as wet as that soy sauce flavoring is. So it's a little drier in the mouth. I mean, they are dry noodles. It's like literally the name, but it feels drier in the mouth. But I think they're quite good. They're not overly salty. What's the sodium on this? I didn't even look at the sodium. 50% of your daily, so we've certainly had worse than that before. But yeah, I like those. I think I do like those just a little bit better than Hello Kitty. I mean, I like the Hello Kitty ones. I like that soy sauce flavor, but I like that little tiny bit of heat. I like that sesame flavor. It might almost be worth making 2 packets at once and then just mixing both sauces together. That would probably be quite good. It would also be like 100% of your daily sodium and quite a lot of noodles. Well, my noodles here are drying out and going cold, and it does say to enjoy them while they're warm, or at least it said that on the other A-Sha ones. I assume it says it on here as well. Probably says it yellow on yellow. Nope, it says enjoy with your favorite sauce while So they want me to add an extra sauce to my sauce. So I feel like these are meant to just kind of be a base to which you can build upon, hence the link to recipes. So in the future, I will probably build upon, probably not in videos, but just, in finishing the package. They're quite good. I would say a little bit better than these. I think my wife is probably going to say these are better, but I think I like these a little, just a smidgen more. But with that, me, Gudetama, and Badtz-Maru are going to go finish some lunch. I hope you found this all interesting or entertaining. If you did, go ahead, give it a like, subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.